Today was just a completely horrible day. It wasn't really horrible. It was just a lack of discipline, a lack of recognizing that, hey, markets are not bouncing right now. And I lost my ass on this trade today. Practically blew up. I only trade with 5K, and let me not explain it, but I practically trade with only 5K. I lost more than damn near my entire account, 90% of my account in one day. Trading undisciplined. I don't even know what to say. I got to the point where after all my trades, I was like just ready to go home and go to bed, go to sleep. But thankfully, I just said, fuck it, let me go listen to Andrew Tate. Or I wasn't even anticipating, I wasn't even trying to listen to him. I just was watching Walking Dead to kind of like calm myself down and kind of like not be so stressed. And after watching The Walking Dead to kind of like clear my mind, I ran into this video and I was like, let me just click on it. This one right here, I was watching Walking Dead just to like clear my mind. And I ran into this video, Pain and Suffering, and what he spoke about kind of like boosted me back up, because I was like, bro, I'm just failing massively all over again. And it's just like, that feeling where you're losing so much, you're failing so much that you have to question your entire life decisions. And it was like yesterday I was slowly uptrending on my trades, and then today I take a big hit, and I'm just like, damn, how many times do I have to go through this? And listening to Andrew Tate, it just kind of gave me like a reassurance of, hey, it's okay, I'm gonna make it. And it kind of reminds me of this video by, it was Michael Jordan's trainer interview. I was listening to this, not Michael B. Jordan, it's just Michael Jordan. It was one of these videos, and I was listening to Michael Jordan's trainer. He was talking about how I gotta find this video because I have to look back at it in the future. Michael Jordan's trainer reveals the secret. I'm a horrible speller, but I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at spelling. This video, it's like a 2-hour long video, I believe. Yeah, I need to finish watching it, but this is the video I need to watch. And I was watching yesterday, and it kind of related to what Andrew Tate was saying, which I just lost my train of thought. But it was basically like Andrew Tate was saying, you just got to keep use your demons to get yourself back up. And listening to Michael Jordan's trainer, he was talking about how when you fail, or actually when you rise and when you think you actually like got everything together, you don't realize you're back to the basics now. And I need to go watch it to really understand what he was saying, but it was basically like, I thought I had it all together, but really I have to go right back to the basics, because when you get everything together, you just understand a piece of everything, not truly understanding everything you need to know. And he was just explaining how I just need to keep growing, because when you think you got it all, you just got one big piece of, well, not one big piece, but you just got one piece of the puzzle, and you think you got it all. And you spoke about how when you win a championship, you have to go back to refining what you did, because you're at like the worst position in the world, because you can become complacent, you can go back and think, okay, if I just do this again, I'm going to succeed, and you realize that won't be enough. And that's what I experienced with that's what I experienced with just trading today. Like, I thought I knew everything, and I didn't. And I made a lot of mistakes. So I would go through this trade now and explain my thought process, but I had to go and explain everything first, because my mindset was just way off. And I wrote these notes down here, so I'm going to explain it as well. But the way I see it is just I got to start back from the basics again and start all over. So with GSMG was the first stock I traded. To be honest, like, it was completely a hold and hope situation. My note says it right here too. I mean, there's not much to say about it. I knew what I wasn't supposed to do, and I did it anyway. I held in hope, lost too big, and didn't want to take the loss on this trade, and it was that simple. I got in. I thought it was moving. It spiked a lot. I thought it would keep going. I think I did my research on it real quick. I think I just only looked at the flow, from what I remember. GSMG. And it was like a 20 million flow, 20 to 35 million flow. So for a stock that was under $1, if I were to divide that, that would be 2 million and 3 million. Divided by 10, it would be 2 million and 3 million. So I'm like, okay, this is a pretty low float. Let me get in and long it and see, if I can make a quick gain. And then, it pulled back a little bit and then started perking up. And it just started dumping, and just seeing this shit. And I'm like, maybe I just bought too high and I need to be patient. And it just kept downtrending. I was down 10 cents. I was like, all right, just be patient. Maybe it was just it was like around 8 o'clock. So I'm like, maybe 9 o'clock. It would just perk back up and spike. And I kept just making excuses on why not to get out. And then when I lost 20 cents per share, I was like, what the fuck? And it just kept downtrending. And then when I got to like somewhere here, I'm like, bro, it was at, when I looked at the percentage gain for the day, it was at like 40%, but when I got in, it was like at 90%. And I was just like, fuck, I can't believe it lost more than 50% of its gains. So I said, I already know with a stock like this, it's not gonna bounce back. And I just got stubborn, honestly. and I got stubborn and stuck into this holding hope, and I just held in hope because I lost too much, and it wasn't bouncing. And then when market opened, I just hit a market order and got the fuck out. I was really upset, honestly. I was really upset with myself, not with the trade. I'm like, come on, how many times are we gonna go through this holding hope? And then afterwards, I started watching these other stocks, and I seen TTOO. I forgot that TTOO was uptrending for the day, and it had continued to spike yesterday, go higher from, and this chart is just so annoying. From after hours, it just kept going higher. I wasn't watching it pre-market. I was running late, and I was just tired and hungry and frustrated. And with that kind of mindset, you don't want to really trade. And I picked the wrong place to do this video. It's too loud in the background. But basically and I wrote my notes here. TTOO overtraded, trying to play the bounce. Overtrading because I took this big loss here. I overtraded, trying to play the bounce. Didn't want to wait till 9:45 dip and rip. Got accustomed to stocks bouncing early. That's what I was experiencing within the trade. So it wasn't 9:45, and I was anticipating a bounce, and it didn't really bounce here, and I got in too early. As you can see, it's not 9:45, and I got in, wasn't going my way, got out. I don't know if it hit lower day. No, I don't think it did. And I just got out, and I took a $300 loss. Then I tried to get back in and try it again before 9:45 again, and took my loss. And then tried it one more time. It still didn't bounce, and I took my loss again. I was just really frustrated with the stock. It just wasn't working. And then it started doing this big bounce. Started doing this big bounce, and it started doing this big panic, and I didn't think it would bounce. But I was like, this might bounce, but I didn't want to play it because this is not the kind of bounces I want to play. After this is like a panic. It's like catching a falling knife, and I didn't want to deal with this kind of trade where it's not setting up for me to bounce. So I didn't want to play it. Of course, it was a nice bounce back, but how can you anticipate where it's going to bounce when there's no level 2s or signs of strength? Because I don't have level 2s, and on top of that, with listed stocks, you can't really tell on level 2s where the strength is or where it's going to hold. If it was an OTC stock, you would be able to see that, but not with listed stocks. I gotta go somewhere else. Give me 1 second. I can't do this video with all this talking. Give me 1 second. I'm in a more quiet environment. It's not their fault that they're making noise. I'm in an area where they're doing remodeling or renovating. They're renovating the area, and I'm in a place where I can study. So I come to this place to study because there's no students here, so there's less distraction. But it's a lot of renovating. If I can just block out the noise, I can focus better. But when I'm doing a video lesson, I have to go to a more quiet environment. But these people, they can be in these other environments or these other areas on campus. People just, they aggravate me. It's like they can't accept things to be different. They struggle with change. They cannot adapt. But I'm trying to figure out where I left off. Yeah, so then after this bounce, I didn't want to play it. Didn't even watch it at this point. Nothing was really bouncing today. Nothing at all. It was just like a completely bad day. Honestly, I just feel like going to bed. Whenever I have a bad trade and I'm underperforming and I'm just doing something bad, I just want to take a nap. When I was trading live and I would take a big loss, I would like to follow that with a quick nap just to like recover, and that's how I'm feeling right now. That's how I'm feeling right now. So then that was my other trade. So that was one trade here, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5 trades in total. I'm on top of my however much I did before. And then I traded this stock. I was trading 2 stocks at once. NVOS was just spiking pre-market or uptrending pre-market, gapping up pre-market. Wait a second. And it was gapping up, the day before as well. But overall, I played this. It was up like 100 and something percent. I thought it would pre-market. It would pull back and have a bounce. I played the bounce too early. This is just add-on frustration from all these other trades. And then afterwards, I got into early while I was trading TTO, and it just panicked down. Didn't work my way. Didn't work in my favor. Kind of missed my exit, so I had to like get out later than when I wanted. And then I tried to play this bounce here at 9:45, and I was up a little bit here, but it wasn't like ideal. So then I just patiently waited for it to go higher, and it didn't, and I missed my exit because I was trying to calm myself down. And honestly, I put in a alert right here, and I started watching a video to try to like catch myself and calm myself down. But unfortunately, while I was watching this video, it ended up panicking, and I had to take a bigger loss where I wasn't trying to. And I missed my exit. I was thinking about putting a stop limit order, but I didn't want to because I don't know. I just didn't want get the trade to get out of my for it to exit. Hello, how are you? No, it's okay. It's okay. So then after it panics so much, they're doing construction here, so I have to remind myself not to do videos in this area. I have to pick a different location, but constantly hopping from one location to another location, it's a little frustrating, but I don't like to be in one area for too long, because then I feel like I need to like move around. But then when I'm in one area for too long, it drives me nuts. But I can't get frustrated. In the areas where it's designed to be quiet, there's too many. I just know too many people, so they come and they talk to me, which they don't know that I don't want to be spoken to. But I guess that's the life of being a celebrity. But they come and they talk to me, and then it becomes distracting because they want to hang out. They want to know what's going on with my life, and I don't mind that. I just don't have time for it at times because I'm too focused on what I got going on. I just need, I don't know what I want right now. What I need right now is just to be financially free and financially where I want to be, how I want to be, so that I can just do my thing, and I have to really worry about so many unnecessary problems. But that's okay. So then after it panicked right here, it bounced. I chased it, honestly. I chased it. It bounced from, and I don't know why it's not showing me this information, but for each candlestick, but it bounced, and I got in and I was up some. I thought it would just rebound, and it just didn't. It was a good bounce, but it wasn't gonna rebound to market open, market high, or pre-market high. It just didn't, and now it looks like it's going to, but hey, I missed it, man. Today was just poor performance. I wasn't in sync with the market. And then when it started coming back down, I just said, fuck it, I'm out. Took a loss. I didn't want to have to take a bigger loss on a panic, and I got out early, and it panicked further. Didn't really care too much to play the 11 p.m. bounce because I already realized that I'm way off. I'm completely not synced with the market, and I need to take a break. It's a whole lot of studying. I think the reason why I'm performing like this is because I'm doing a lot of studying. I am working a lot. I'm doing a lot of studying. I'm working. I gotta work a lot. Make sure I exercise because I can't function if I don't exercise. And then I gotta make sure I eat. And this is what it is. This is the life of trying to be successful. And I'm facing the challenges of trying to be successful. And I feel like my mind is just completely way off right now. But that's part of life, when you're pursuing your goals, you're just running left and right. I kind of feel like I'm chasing, but I don't know. I just need to catch my breath or something. But I knew I didn't want to continue to let this go further because I was just underperforming and I was just not in sync. And then after that, this was the last stock I traded, BETX, and I forgot to look at the notes on NVOS, which is over traded. Didn't want to wait until the 945 dip and rip. Now holding and hoping, and this was just holding and hoping that it just kept going any higher. Oh no, not this time. But NOVE, just holding and hoping. I don't know. I don't remember when I was holding and hoping. Maybe here, or maybe here, or maybe here. I don't know when it was, but I was just holding and hoping at that moment. I started doing this new thing where I take notes within my trades so I can be able to talk about it because I'll forget what I did. And I was just holding and hoping. Didn't want to wait for the 945 dip and rip because I didn't wait right here. Then right here, I finally got in, and I started holding and hoping, holding and hoping, and then not really in the proper mindset after so many losses. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't in the proper mindset after so many losses. I took so many freaking losses here, and it's just like, fuck. Trust me, the way I'm sounding right now, the way I'm talking right now is not how I felt while I was in this trade. I was fucking pissed off. But then going into EBET, EBET, where am I now? I wrote down my over trading and lack of discipline led to my trading error on EBET. So I'm talking about right here. I missed this bounce here. Then right here, I saw that it pulled back, and then like right here, it was looking like it was gonna continue the uptrend because it spiked, or it was pushing up, uptrending, pulled back, barely even panicked, held, and kept going up, and it was right here about to break out. But I was like, I don't want to, it was about to hit higher highs, but I'm like, I don't want to trade this because from what I've learned from Wolf is trade a lower day. And where was lower day? Right here. So I'm right here getting in a high day where Wolf explains this is where the shorts are getting in and this is where the longs are selling. Your risk to reward is horrible. That's how he used to trade. That's how he used to perform. And he's underperforming, getting in right here. So I didn't want to get in right here at all. And Mark Douglas came into mind, and it was like, Will, do you think, is there a possibility that people will buy higher at a higher price? And I honestly believe so. I just didn't want to take the risk, so I didn't. But whether I was right or wrong for taking it, not taking it, it don't matter because I didn't want to play it. And it ended up spiking, going even higher, going up a whole cent higher, and then panicking back down and then bouncing. So after I missed it, then I started feeling FOMO. And then I just said, okay, it's holding. Will it keep going even higher? And I longed it right here, and then it didn't really go anywhere. And then as soon as it started breaking, I just got the fuck out. And that was my trade for all today. In the end, the only thing I can say is I was in the wrong mindset all day, and I was underperforming, and I just got a lot of improvement that I need to do. I underperformed, and I wasn't in the right mindset, and I kept trading. Now, what I need to do is just keep working on me. Go back to studying. Maybe I do need to take a mental break. Maybe I take an hour break. Maybe I take a whole day. I don't know what I need to do. But I know Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and all these other athletes, they'll keep going. I don't know. But the lesson in this is, hey, try to recognize when you're not performing well, and then stop. Not every day is your day to trade. And then on top of that, just not every day is a day to trade. And then slowly look for your patterns. I'm talking about GSMG. I was trying to play a pre-market parabolic, and I told myself not to get in if it's already like 100% or past 100%. GSMG was already past 100%. That was not part of my plan. And then on top of that, I have to trade it with smaller size, or be extra. If I don't trade it with smaller size, I need to be quick on cutting, and I didn't perform it properly. TTOO, over trading, not looking for my plan, not really focused on my plan, be more precise on my plan. And VOS, if your plan's not working, get the fuck out, stay out. Look for a bigger panic. Shouldn't have been getting in until here, and getting out when it didn't go my way, sticking to the plan. So this trade should have never happened. None of VOS, none of TTOO should have ever happened. And cut quicker. And eBet should have just let it go. Because I missed the entire play. Move on, let go. So many lessons to learn in this, but I'll have to go back and learn from it. So I ended up trading, and I got to see how many times I traded. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 trades out of the 1,000 that I'm working on.